Hey, what's happening to my ride share road warriors? What's going on? This is Carlton Lewis, aka Mellow Melanin, aka Mega Businessman, coming to you live and direct from Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta International Airport. I'm so happy and grateful to be here today, representing ridesharedrivingtips.com. And today I didn't want to do a pre-recorded video. I would have loved to do one, but I was busy, super busy today. So I'm extremely excited. I'm about done. Hey Jim, what's happening, man? How you doing? I'm extremely pleased with how today went. I'm over 200 for today. It's 7:03, so I don't have to do any late nights. And I appreciate you guys getting on. And I have a question for my drivers out there. And go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys doing that. And if you new, hey, I drive for you. I appreciate you. I was gonna bring your comment up today, and that is why I titled this video the title that I gave it. Should Uber and Lyft drivers have a code of ethics? You know, I thought about what you said yesterday, and the one of the thing that struck a chord with me about what you said. I drive for you. I don't know what your name is, but we're gonna call you ID because I like that. One of my good homeboys' name is ID. But what you said toward the end of your comment was about that left a person. Sultan. Okay, cool. So Sultan, your comment, what you said was it would leave the rider confused, and it could do more harm than good emotionally to that person. So I had to think about that, and I put myself in that person's shoes. Like, what if they came out, and if for people who are chiming in and didn't see the previous video about the Uber passenger story time, I shared a story about how a person had a stop and they were taking too long inside of a restaurant, and so I just ended the trip. I completed the trip, kept on going. It was that I was at the end of my day. It was kind of like this, and I was just ready to go home. And so Sultan, I posed a question to the community. What do you think about that? And Sultan had a very insightful answer, and I appreciate you for saying that. And it made me really think about how that person actually felt. It's one thing we said, well, yeah, I'll pull off on them and but what if she was getting food for her family? What if she was, what I'm saying? What if she had to wait, the food was cold by the time she got home because she had to wait. Now she had to wait for another driver to come. So, it made me think about my own personal situation and having a personal code of ethics. So like there are some things that I particularly do as far as treating riders a certain way. I pride myself in giving riders world-class customer service. Now, yesterday I did not do that. So, I have to look back on myself. So that's part of my own personal code of ethics. Like what kind of standard do you set for yourself, as far as being a driver? What will you allow? What won't you allow? What are your boundaries? Because we got to have boundaries. Some people don't even know to set boundaries. Like the other day, a young lady got in the car with her kid, and the kid, she had a bag of Cheetos, right? And I think this was last week. The kid had a bag of Cheetos. Well, she had a bag of Cheetos for the kid, and it was a toddler. So you already know Cheetos are greasy. So I'm like, yo, the baby can't have the Cheetos back there, sweetie. It'll mess up the car. Everything will be greasy. And the lady understood that. And the baby just screamed and yelled and had a tantrum and everything. And it was crazy. The baby was like the Tasmanian devil up in the car, man. All she was missing was a tiny tornado. Seriously. But so it's about setting those boundaries. And a lot of times if you set boundaries with people, they'll respect those boundaries. So, and like I said, should drivers have a code of ethics? I want to hear from you guys out there. If you're watching this live, if you catch it on the replay, what do you guys think? Should drivers have a code of ethics? Like I said, at the end of the day, I felt bad. I had to actually forgive myself for canceling the ride, and not letting the person know that, hey, you only got so many minutes. I can give you 5 minutes. I don't mind waiting on you, but if it gets past 5 minutes, I'm probably gonna wind up canceling the ride. That's just a genuinely nice thing to do as a human being, number one. But then as a person of integrity, that's like the best thing that I possibly could have done in that situation. So, because number one, once again, for myself and my own personal code of ethics, I believe in giving world-class customer service. I failed in that regard. You know what I'm saying? I did not do it. So, I have to look at it. And then number two, that would leave a bad taste in her mouth. You know what I'm saying? When she thinks of Uber now, she may think that, all Uber drivers are like that. And I don't want to set a precedence for anybody having a negative thought about what we do as Uber drivers, or what we do as drivers, period, or transportation, people in the transportation game, period. I don't want to be the cause of that, or even a catalyst for something, or for someone to have a negative thought about what we're doing. So when you have a code of ethics, like I used to be a realtor, right? So realtors have a code of ethics that they go by. You can't even operate as a realtor unless you're going by that's code of ethics. And I'm not saying that some group of drivers have to get together and we got to sit down and pen out a code of ethics, for the whole rideshare community. I'm saying as individuals, should we have a code of ethics? I think so. I really think so. And that experience taught me a whole lot. I think, it's so weird, because when my friends asked me if my rating went down because of that situation, and actually my rating went up. I don't know if the person forgot to rate me or just didn't, and sometimes there's a delay, but my rating actually went back up to a 4.99, which I thought was crazy. So I don't know what happened, but it's not even so much about these ratings. It's about treating other human beings like you want to be treated. It's some golden rule. It's reaping and sowing. It's what comes around goes around. It's the same stuff. It's karma. It's treat people like how you want to be treated. I wouldn't want anybody to treat me like that. And especially if they didn't state what their terms were up front. So, like I said, I'd be interested to hear what you guys had to say about, having your own personal code of ethics. So what are some things that you would like to see, or some things that you would implement in your own business? Because regardless of what the rest of the world says, this is our business. We get a 1099 every year from Uber and Lyft, or any of these gigs where we're independent contractors. I don't care what the rest of the world is saying. We're independent contractors. So we have to treat this like our business, because it is our business. All right. So, have you set up any code of ethics things for your business? Have you seen something, some best practices? Because companies have best practices. Trust that. I have a business degree. All right. So I'm not out here just, talking to you guys willy-nilly about how to be a better business person, or how to generate more income in less time. I'm straight up with you guys. I'm being transparent. That's the word. I'm being transparent with you guys, not only from my own experiences, but from my own knowledge too. World-class companies give world-class service. All right. This is like Amazon Prime. I ordered my dash cam one day, and then the next day it was here. That's their way of doing business. That's their how they service their customers. So we have to look at our people, not just I know they're random individuals that get in and out of our car. We'll probably never see these people again in our lives many times, but sometimes you do. I picked up the same lady twice this week, and she was cool. Both times we had a great ride. But sometimes you never know where you're gonna see these people at. You know, I don't know. I may see that lady may, let's say this lady I ended the ride on, right, the other day, yesterday. No, it was the day before yesterday. Let's say that lady becomes a nurse, and let's say that I just happen to be in the hospital and I need her attention. That lady can say, you know what? You look like that Uber driver that just left me hanging, that ended my trip early. You know, you never know, y'all. You never know. So I want to encourage everybody that's watching this video to think about their business on a higher level. You know, come up with your own code of ethics. I'm not saying you got to sit down and write it down, but you got to know what it is that you will tolerate and what you won't tolerate. You know, and if you're gonna say something like I say, I believe in world-class customer service. When I have private rides, on their receipt it says world-class transportation services. You know, that's what it says. And I believe in giving people a world-class experience. And this one particular time, I did not do that. And so I'm gonna have to live with that. You know, I've forgiven myself because I didn't want to keep that energy with me. And you know, forgiveness actually trumps karma. So that's a whole different video, guys and girls, about forgiveness trumping karma. But you know, I'd like to know you guys' thoughts. You know, what are some best practices that you've implemented into your rideshare business for your customers? Because these are our customers, y'all. They're not just Uber's customers. They're our customers. We're in partnership with Uber. You know, regardless about all the money situation, how much money they're making off of us and all of it, you know, all the political stuff and all of that, these people are still our partners. I mean, our customers, and we have to treat them as such. So, you know, what kind of experience, what kind of thought, what's the last thought, the first and last thought you want your riders to have about you when they meet you? All right, it's real talk. So hope you guys got some value out of this video. Make sure you like it with a thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And if you do subscribe, make sure you hit the little bell so you can get the alerts, and that'll let you know anytime I have a new video out. And if you need help with learning to be a 5-star driver and to get your income up in the area of $800 to over $1,000 a week consistently, then check out the links in the description for my Total Rideshare Mastery course. I'm excited about it. I did an updated module this week where I just updated things for 2019, and I think that can help you. It's a good price right now, and I may even do something special just for my community of members. I'll think about doing that next week, and I'll let you guys know about it. Right now the price is $9.95. I may take that price up. I'm not sure when I'm going to do it, but I may even have a promotion. I may do a contest for you guys and give a couple of those courses away in exchange for a favor. So once again, this has been Carlton Lewis. I think I'm done for the day, y'all. I may do one more ride, and because I wanted to be done by 8. I mean, I'm over $200 for the day. It's just really good day. It was a really easy day. This gets easier the more I do it, y'all. I'm so serious. And it's not like I say, I always tell you guys, it's not a long-term career. It's definitely a stepping stone, but it is cash flow, and cash flow is king. All right, so Carlton Lewis, aka Mellow Melanin, signing out. You guys have a wonderful evening. If you're driving tonight, it's Friday. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you guys on the next video. All right, appreciate that, man. Peace.